Okay, so, well, let me take this off. This is NPR on the radio. Just got finished with Comey's questioning, I should call it. Anyway, Defender 130. I removed my ceiling, and this is just the back half, and I have the other half over there. I removed it because two reasons. Well, the most important reason why I removed it is because when I got this cabin, um, the wiring was cut. The wiring was cut at the front portion here for the light. The wiring was cut here for the volumetric alarm, and I think that's it. So I had to remove the ceiling to put in new wiring. Coincidentally, this is your connection to the loom, your main loom. It comes up here and it goes here and it attaches to this end of the loom. This is the ceiling loom. This loom comes here like so. These two guys connect here and they will look alike. I don't want to push it in because, well, it's upside down. That's why you can't get it in. Alright, and this goes here. This section here that's swinging, this is actually for, once this is here, this is actually for the light that fits over here. Here. Now, so that accounts for those two parts here and here. Then, as we go along with the loom, let's get this out of the way before it confuses anyone. As we go along with the loom, which seems to me to be long, this section goes here, which connects to the, let me see if I get it, volumetric control. If you can see this connection here, this goes in the volumetric control. This part goes over there. Now look at this. So we have extra long loom that gives me the feeling that this is for a 110. This fits here also, or should I say a light fixture fits where these plugins are. This is very similar to the light fixture plugins at the front, which makes me believe that this is for a 110. And then it goes on to continue. It has two extra plugins here. This is the end of the loom, and this is a rubber barrier. So I don't know what, I think this is for 110. Spoke to my buddy at Foley's, Dan, the man, and he has told me that even if I use it, no error message or no messages should come up on through my ECU and indicate here. So it will just be it will just be on something that's not fitting. However, I got the grand idea of maybe I can put in one of these lights fixtures at the back. How nice would that be? So that the back area here, seating, can have their own ceiling light fixture somewhere back there. That would be nice. So I could think about that, and I would still have the end of the loom floating around. I don't know what it's for. I don't know if it's grounding or what. I don't know. Anyway, the next story is I bought underlayment. Should I be saying underlayment or soundproofing? I bought underlayment, soundproofing that's actually made for flooring, and I'll tell you why. I'll explain why I'm not using the more expensive soundproofing known as Dynamat. Who would be calling me now? Anyway, I'm not using Dynamat, and I'll tell you why. Here's what I'm using. Let me describe what I'm using first. So I bought this, of course, much cheaper material, 100 square foot of synthetic fiber underlayment with attached vapor barrier. Okay, can be used with brands of floating wood floor and laminate floor. So it's not, and also concrete. You can actually put it on concrete. It's not specifically designed for aluminum, metal, any metals, but with the proper glue adhesive, it should stay. Here's why I bought this over Dynamat. First of all, the material is a fibrous synthetic material that is non-flammable, and also it has a vapor barrier on it here. There won't be any problem using this. It's just a different material. It also, in the description, it also is good for keeping in heat or cold depending on the weather. What's the most important thing for me is that it does not deflect sound, which Dynamat and materials like Dynamat with that with the flashing, that silver flashing material that's over Dynamat, that more or less deflects sounds as opposed to absorbing sound. This material is fibrous and absorbs sound, which is a big difference when it comes to acoustics. And this is why I chose that. This cost me $57 at Home Depot. I will make my cutouts and I will try it and I will get back to you. I'll have to make cutouts for each section and stick it up with the proper adhesive, something that's good for metal, and then I'll get back to you. This should be cleaned properly. This is dirty right now. You can't see it, but it's dirty. It is rough, which is good. Doesn't need an abrasion on it before I apply the glue, but it should be cleaned properly. I'm going to clean, then put the proofing, and then I will replace this wiring. Again, Defender 130 crew cab in the process. Thanks for watching.